BookTube, Chelsea, the Reading Outlaw here to talk to you guys a little bit about my Worldcon experience. There are going to be two different Worldcon videos. This first one's just going to be kind of a little chatty wrap up, some of my thoughts on how everything went. As you guys know, Worldcon was my first convention ever. And then the other video will be a haul of the books and kind of swag and souvenirs and some of the other stuff that I got at Worldcon. So Worldcon 74 was in Kansas City this year, which is pretty much right near my hometown. So I had to go. I just had to go. You guys, if you've been watching my channel or caught me before my break that I just took, will know that I was so excited to go to Worldcon. So I took Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off work for vacation. I was going to go all weekend. I had such high hopes, and for the most part, those hopes were met and surpassed. I not only got to meet some absolutely amazing booktubers, people like Bree and Chris and Rachel and Brock and Denise, all of whom I will link channels down below. They also have videos about Worldcon, and their videos have actual footage in them. So it might be worth checking out if that's something that you're interested in seeing. But anyway, I got to meet such wonderfully amazing people from BookTube. I got to see so many amazing authors. I spent so long just dying in the hallways and fangirling over seeing so many of the people whose minds and works I have loved so much. Seeing Becky Chambers and Ada Palmer and Joe Walton and Scott Lynch and all of these people who I am just absolutely in love with. It was really entertaining and enriching and enlightening. I got to go to some really good panels. I got to go to a couple of really great short fiction panels on why and how to write short fiction and how to edit short fiction and how the editing process works. I got to see some really intelligent, passionate, beautiful fans speak about the things that they create and the content that they put out and the way that they feel. It was so entertaining and refreshing to see such a variety of fan base. When you spend a lot of time on the internet and you're of a certain age, i.e. your late 20s and early 30s, your fandoms can almost start to seem a little echo chambery because a lot of the fandoms share a cohort, if that makes sense. So it was really great to be in a fan space where you had everyone from literal babies, people up into their late 70s, 80s, and 90s. It was really awesome to see. Not everything was perfect. The con was really tiring, and of course I got the advice from everyone about what to do and how to handle it and take breaks and pack snacks and drink water and all of those things, and I did all of those things, but it was still a lot. By Saturday night, by shortly after the Hugos, I was just spent. I ended up not going back to the convention center at all on Sunday, which is fine because as the last day, Sunday is one of the slower days, but it definitely took it out of me a lot. I know a lot of people kind of came down with that typical con crud, chest cold-y kind of stuff. I didn't really get any of that, but my energy levels were just really low there for a while, which, while not entirely a bad thing, was not necessarily something that I was expecting, and so it definitely was something, or will be something to keep in mind when I go to future conventions. And then, then the Hugos happened. Saturday came and the Hugos happened. This is the first award show I've ever been to that's not like my high school theater club's annual participation award, basically. So it was really not only an entertaining event in terms of it being an award show and it being such a lovely formalized categorized presentation. Pat Cadigan cut it up. She did an amazing job as the MC, and it was just a really solid voting block this year. I felt like everything that I wanted to see happen in a category happened in a category. There were a couple of categories that surprised me, but none of them surprised me in a bad way, if that makes sense. I really was so happy to see the two categories that went no award, go no award. Those were categories that were pretty much entirely filled with puppy slates and with works that just did not deserve to be nominated. And so when they went to no award, you could tell the general feeling in the room was one of satisfaction. I'm hoping after next year, the puppies won't be a thing we have to talk about ever again anymore, ever, but I doubt that will happen. So that was my Worldcon experience. Let me know down below if you went to Worldcon and I just happened to miss you. It's entirely possible. There were a ton of people. Let me know if you've been to past Worldcons or if you're going to Helsinki, what you think about the convention cycle. All of those great thoughts, leave them down below. Down below you can also find all my social media contacts, so you can get in touch with me all over the internet. Please like, subscribe, and come back to check out future videos. I am always here to talk books with you lovely people. And until next time, happy reading.